Hello, everyone. Welcome back to yet another Monday Meetup with Cherie Pinard. That's me. We are at episode 24 of these meetups, and that is, I can't do quick maths, that's like 13 different countries now because the first ones were not country related. 13 different countries I've visited, and this week I'm very excited to go to Jamaica. And I want to say right now, all morning I've had little Jamaican things in my head because I knew that this was coming. I'm walking around getting my head saying Jamaican me crazy, things like that. And I've had cool runnings going through my head because that was my first knowledge really, I guess, of Jamaica. It's definitely on my bucket list. It's high on somewhere I want to see for sure. And maybe because I've just had such a long winter here that I'm enviable of the beach and the warm weather, but we're in the plus degrees now over here in Canada, in northern Alberta, so I'll take that. So, Sienna, before I start, did you want to come and quickly say hi? Seeing you've popped upstairs. We're having a PJ day today. She's decided it's not time to get dressed yet. Yeah, pop up. Oh, we've got one of those high tables. This is my daughter, Sienna. Everyone's watching you. The whole world. The whole world's watching you.
Hi.
So Marie, Cassandra, and Camille. Want to say hi?
Yeah.
No. Okay.
And it's still going because I got the pause in there. And the other way, I got this out.
Yeah, that means it's not charging though, because it's not plugged into a wall. All right, I'm going to pop you down. You might want to go and put it back on the charge so it doesn't go flat on you. Bye, darling. So like I said, she pops in every now and then. She is one of my main reasons for starting this online business. A little bit about me, I started 2 years ago now. So I've been running my business pretty consistently in that time. I've had big changes happen in my life in that time. I was a stay-at-home mom. I welcomed a new baby into the world while I've been running this business. He's now 16 months old. So I have 2 kids at that really hands-on need stage. And so that's just showing that you can make this business work and work successfully when you have your hands full at home with little kiddos. I am Australian and I currently live in Canada, and I've been living here for about 10 years. And so a lot of my reasons why I started this business is all around like my life circumstances now. I moved to the other side of the world for my family, so I want to be able to afford comfortably and not have to worry too much about going home more regularly than I would be able to afford normally. I also have a husband in a job that he's moving every 3 to 5 years.
Can you help me?
I'll help you in just a second, sweetheart. Yeah, you need the other little section, the other little board bit that's downstairs. You go grab that and then I can help you. And the bit that's in the wall, the box.
Just give her the interview, Cherie. Let her do the interview.
It would be interviewing because Sienna, a chatterbox. She says she's like me. She likes to talk, so she would actually be an amazing entrepreneur. And I'm going to show her everything I know. She tells me nearly every day, "I have a meeting tonight, Mum. It's after bedtime, so I have."
Wow.
So cute. Anyway, back to me. So my husband works, he's a police officer. So every 3 to 5 years, we do need to relocate and we don't know where we're going to end up. So I didn't want to have to reapply for a job every 3 to 5 years, work my way back up from the ground. I didn't have a career to go to and relocate with. All right, I'll be right there, darling. So then I just had to, I was going to be a stay-at-home mom and I just had to think outside the box. And there's so many other little business opportunities you can do, but they're kind of flooded. And you go to a new town, you don't know whether there's 30 reps, 50 reps, 100 reps doing the exact same thing that you were doing. Our business model, it doesn't matter how many people are doing it in your town because we're not advertising and trying to get people from our town necessarily. And if they are from our town, it just means, oh, good job. It just means it's someone else to work together with. So, this business really works for my lifestyle now. Like I said, I have the 2 kids, 3.5 years old, 16 months old. And so what this business has given me is a chance to stay home with them and watch them grow, watch all their milestones. I don't have the hustle bustle in the morning to get them ready to daycare while I go to work. I don't have that really short amount of time at the end of the day where I'm tired from work, coming home, trying to give them quality time, trying to get them dinner, trying to get them into bed at a reasonable time. I get to avoid all that. I honor people that do that, and there is absolutely nothing against it. I'm just not a working mom. That is not a lifestyle that suits me and my personality, that's for sure. Anyway, that's a little bit of a sum up about me. I like to mix it up a little bit each week so that people can see it a little bit differently. And then anyone watching from these lovely ladies' pages, know who's actually interviewing them. So without further ado, we're going to go to each of them so they can share their story. She just did the nose thing. I thought you put a comment in the private chat. That was our little code. Anyway, we're going to go straight to Camille. Camille's going to share a little bit about her journey so far, how she entered the online space and what she enjoys about this business.
Hi, everyone. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever time of day it is where you live, because in fact, this is a global international business and we're using a international platform, StreamYard. Anyway, I'm Camille Sargent. My business name is In Our Business, and I chose this route, keyword route of entrepreneurship, because there are many ways to be an entrepreneur. There are many ways to, strike it out on your own and try something just to make some money, to have your own business. I chose this route because of the fact of how established it is, because of the years of experience that is within the network. This is before I even got in what I was informed about. And now that I am in this business, it's even more of a network than I thought, because within the network you can create your own community like we have done here. I have done among these ladies. I've joined them as local entrepreneurs in the country of Jamaica, and then there are other mentors attached to each one of these ladies, and so on. So there are communities created by your country, by groups, by whatever connections you have. You can create your own community, and there is support in it. There is someone pushing you, someone encouraging you to keep going, to keep pushing, because at the end of the day, we all realize and know that it's tried, proven, and it works. But some of us just need a little bit more help to get over that internal tick, whatever it is, procrastination, laziness, I don't feel like, whatever it is. We are not all super motivated like Cherie here with her 3 kids and all the things she has to do, which might make someone without a child look bad. But guess what? Hey, that's not what happens here. Nothing is thrown in your face. Wherever you are in life, you have the support for it, and there is someone else like you there who you can identify with. So I just chose, I knew from younger that I have a leadership type personality, and people have always been saying to me, hey, you can do a business in this or that or this or that. And I have tried one thing or two, but the amount of money that I've spent versus how much I've gained hasn't necessarily worked out. But I took a break, and guess what? I'm still here trying. And I have high hopes that this will work. So it's just simply having a business mindset. That's why I started this, and wanting to use the skills I know I've always had internally and stop sitting on them. That's my why.
Awesome. I love that. And I love that you call it a road because, like you said, there's so many ways that you can become an entrepreneur. I didn't even really think I knew what an entrepreneur was before I started this. I wasn't something I was looking into. I stumbled across this completely. But like you were saying, like I do have quite a bit going on, but so do many other mothers. But I felt a little stuck. I felt like I needed something else going on aside from being a stay-at-home mom. I love it and I want to be that. And my mum was a stay-at-home mom, so this is what I know. But I wanted something else in my life. I wanted another hat that I could wear. I wanted another focus. I wanted something else to call myself. All those kind of little things that this business has kind of done for me. It's helped me kind of find myself again. You know how you lose yourself when you become a mom. It's helped me find myself, rebrand myself even, because I'm not that person I was before I met my husband and started and had kids. So, you know, it's helped me find a new me and something that I can continue with and grow with. So I love that. And you're right. There's so many things out there and they cost money and you don't necessarily get back what the time and the effort that you're spending and the money. So we have seen firsthand within this community such incredible success, and some of the top people, even though I get like the tiniest little pinch of their success, which I already have, but just getting that little pinch is enough, right? Like we're not all necessarily wanting to be billionaires out there with this system, but it is such a for sure system that you can get enough to be more than satisfied. So I love that about this. Oh, I've got one of my favorites, I always say her name wrong. She's watching from Dubai. She was on here when I did the meetup with Dubai. So hello. I'll just show that here. Hello. Thanks for watching again. I love it when you get to tune in. Awesome. All right. So we're going to go next to Cassandra, and she's going to share a little bit about her story.
Hi, hello everyone. A warm Jamaican big up from me. I mean, no matter where we are around the world, a lot of us have our own stories and also we can relate to each other's story. So my story is I have a corporate job and can you believe it? I have been working from I left high school. As soon as I left high school, I landed that job. But guess what now? The corporate world is very competitive. So I have been advancing my education since, and I am still doing that. I'm on my second degree now as we speak. Working and going to school can be very time consuming. It can be very financially draining, and it takes a lot out of you to do that. And what I notice in the corporate world is even if you advance your education, there is no promise for growth, or at least at the level that would make you self actualize. Honestly, one day I was just going through my business page because this pandemic highlights the fact that things and times have definitely changed. I mean, nothing is promised, not even a job is promised at this time. And now is the best time to delve into something that can actually give you success without you having to worry about your job security. So when I saw this advertisement regarding the business, it really dragged my interest because I remember the person was a teacher, a mom, a wife, plus an entrepreneur, which is for this business. So I was very much motivated, and I said, you know what, I can relate to this, and I went on board, right? And of course, I have my daughter. I'm always feeling guilty that I'm unable to provide for her the way I would like to. And I also feel guilty of not having to spend enough time with her because imagine I have been going to school for all these years. So all these years I have been diverting my energy to schoolwork, to work. So I barely have time for family. What I love about this business, it is very flexible. It allows you to spend the time that you need with your family. The training is awesome. I mean, I have garnered skill that I never had before, and they're indeed transferable. Even in my corporate job, I can use those same skills in my corporate job and also better myself as a person. I really would like to retire early, and I don't want to be touched by the unknown. I want to know that I have my business here, regardless of the fact that persons are losing their jobs. I still have my business. I have nothing to lose. right? And I can also spend time with my family. That is one of my biggest whys. And I really want to give back as well. This business help you to assist others in being entrepreneurs. I want to help people so that they can live the life not by design, not by default, sorry, but by design. One that they can create and enjoy. Also, I was a teenage mom, and one of my whys is giving back to the Women's Center in Jamaica. Because when I thought all hope was lost, that entity, that institution gave me a second chance, and I have been progressing since then. So I would love to give back to them. I would like to give back to my family members. My mother struggled with me, right? And I want to give her a life that she can really enjoy. And my daughter, of course, my other siblings, it's my family. They are my greatest motivation. And people, it hurts my heart when I cannot give to someone who asks of me. So I want to be in that position of abundance that I can give back to people. And that is really my why. This business is awesome. I'm happy for this opportunity. Thank you.
Wow, that's perfect. That's big. Oh my God. Wow, I'm not even gonna complain about being busy anymore. That is full on because, like, wow, that is a lot that you're taking on. And your why, you've just blown my mind. Your why is so big, and it's not just centered around you and your family. It goes beyond that, and I love that. Again, we've seen so many people that have been able to, do so much for their parents and give back to their parents, give back to different communities, give back to different donation centers, all these kinds of things we're seeing, which is amazing. So I love that that's not only what you're not only wanting for yourself, but you're wanting bigger. We just had an echo. All right. Hopefully that's not all the time. Wow. I'm blown with that little testimony there. Did you want to follow that up, Ivory? You chose last. Before you start, I just have another couple of shout outs. I have the lovely Amanda Underhill watching. She's actually one of my business partners. She is, I love her. She's from amandajason.com, and she is doing great things. She just posted some great results that she's receiving in our private Facebook community. So I was very excited to see that. And I also have the lovely Elizabeth watching from my hometown here in High Level. She's another business owner as well. We have such a small town, I would say, 2,000 people, and we have 4 or 5 distributors, business owners here. And, we have a little chat and we help each other out. Which brings me back to something that Camille did say about the community. I joined a chat that we have. We have chats that we have that we can branch out to reach different people outside our immediate kind of team, I guess. And I've been following along with the Caribbean one because I had this coming up. And I want to say that your chat is amazing. It has such a high vibrancy, such involvement, and so much encouragement for each other. So hats off to anyone watching that's in that channel. You guys are awesome, and I might just stick around in there for the high vibes. Vibing every now and then. I am not from the Caribbean. I am just enjoying the chat. Alrighty, so we're going to go to Ivory now to finish up and share a little bit about her journey into the online space.
Oh, thank you. Hi, everyone. I hail from the beautiful island of Jamaica. My name is Ivory Robinson. And I simply start this business. My main whys for starting this business is simply I want to retire early and my 2 kids. As a single mom, I've always wanted to do more, right? And I wanted to do something that would not take me away from my full-time job, because to work here in Jamaica, to work 2 jobs here, it's going to be really hectic and challenging from a 9 to 5 and then maybe from 5 to midnight. And I was not able to do that. So when I saw this business opportunity where I could stay at home. I could do this after work. It was something that I gladly grab onto. And when I came across it, I was actually searching for a way to earn an extra income, and when I came across, first I saw digital and I was like, oh my God, digital, I'm not tech savvy like that, and maybe I won't be able to manage. But when I got into the depth of it, I realized that it was a free flow, it was easy to learn, it was easy to catch on to, and I welcome the opportunity to own my own business. And so far, the journey has been great because there are things that I didn't know I could do, and I've had the experience of learning it through this business community. And just the thought of having something that I can pass on to my children, because we sit so much in these jobs for years, and at the end of the day, we'll leave on a small pension that can hardly will not do. What are we going to give to our kids? And then some of us reach the age when we get to senior age, we're here relying on our children. And it's best when we have something that we can pass on to them so we can at least grow, our family can grow in wealth and stuff like that. And I'm happy that I'm the one that grab onto this opportunity where I can pass it on to my children so they can pass it on to their children, and then it can grow. And it's a beautiful experience. I'll encourage anybody to join on and come on into this business, owning your own business, because your job is not secure. And I'm sure in this pandemic, a lot of us had lost our jobs. We have nothing to turn to. Wherein, if you can just find something that you can do for yourself, it would be a great, great opportunity for you to get on to doing something for yourself and move forward. Because I mean, that is what we're heading towards here as a community. We're trying to build a legacy for ourselves and for our children, and it has been great. That's my why.
Awesome, thank you. I have a little business partner right here next to me now. She's working away on our iPad. I just love what you said there about passing it on to your children, because that was such a benefit that I didn't realize until a little bit later in it. It wasn't kind of spelled out to me right away. And so when I realized that I was actually building something not just for the now and not just financially for my retirement years, because my husband, he's building his pension, but he would have also had to build mine because stay-at-home mom. I'm not getting any younger. It's a bit hard for me to build a whole pension in the matter of 10, 20 years before I retire. So that's what I'm working at. And the fact that I can do that with this business, but also have something to pass on to this little cheeky one and her little brother, Jack. Oh, you want to show them? She's doing something with musical notes by the looks of it. So for me, that was just such an eye-opener. And honestly, I'm not wishing away their years, but I kind of wish they were a little bit older, because I would love to involve them in this business. And I love seeing the families that they get established, and then they bring in their younger kids that wouldn't probably even consider being an entrepreneur yet. They're not at that stage, but if I had spent my money on something like this instead of just going out and partying, I had fun, don't get me wrong, but if I had to just, split it, a little partying, a little bit of business, can't even imagine where I would have been today. And so those that are setting up their families now because they're a bit older, I just love that. And I think that's an extra blessing that they have with this business system. So I really like that. And the people that we are affiliated with and how we earn our commissions, because obviously we have to be affiliated somewhere. The money doesn't literally fall from the sky. So where that all comes from, they're well established for 40 odd years. Getting close to 50. So they ain't going anywhere in a hurry, and they are booming in big part due to our business system, because our business system has boomed. So together we're growing and we're building systems based around our growth.
I'm going to feed a cat now.
You're going to feed a cat? I'm feeding a cat. She has the funnest games. So yeah, oh, you are feeding the cat. What are you going to feed the cat? What is it? Bananas? And oranges. Not the broccoli, though. The broccoli's not for the kitty cat. Alrighty. Well, this has been such a fun chat. I love that you guys all brought something fresh to the table. But what we all have is that commonality that we want something that works flexibly for us. We need something that works around our existing lives. We don't have 24/7 to spend on this and grow on this. So we need it to grow around everything else that we're doing. And I love that you've all shared that in your own way. So thank you so much for your time. Oh, I do have another comment here from Amanda. She's going to watch all of my meetups again. And yes, you should. You can never learn or be motivated too little by this business. I watch so many go lives from different business owners because it all just helps us grow and bond too. Like, it's all great. I love it. So thank you. Yes, it is just as motivational hearing everyone's stories. So we're going to leave it here, 25 minutes, right smack in the middle where I like it, in a sweet spot. Thank you, ladies, for joining me. I'm going to dream tonight that I'm in Jamaica and chipping away at icy snow. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's still playing with all her sand toys on a snow pile. So that's what we're at. But I hope that some people have gained some great insight a bit more to this business. If you wish to, let's just turn that down a little bit while I finish up here, bub. Oh, just leave it down just for a sec.
No.
Yes, please. Oh, I can turn it up. Turn it up. Oh, that was echo. So yes. If you want to reach out to any of them, you've got the names right there. I'm going to give this file to all of them to share on their pages. So please reach out to any one of us. We all started the system the same way, watching our information session, and you can access that through any one of us. So please feel free to do so. For now, I'm going to leave it there. I do actually, for the first time, or one of the only times, know where we're going next week. We're going to be visiting Ireland, and I can't wait to hear all the So bye for now. Have a happy Monday and take care. Say bye.
Thank you.
Peace today.